Hi guys, it's Frankie from Frankie Tech. Good to see you guys again. And I'm here with almost like a part 2 of my Black Shark 2 versus Vivo IQOO video. Now, if you notice, there was a very gaming centric focus to my last video, but I actually recorded a lot more footage as it relates to these two phones. So in terms of design, display, performance, audio, and camera. And instead of just throwing out that footage, I felt like I wanted to really do like a part 2 of that previous video. So consider this kind of a complement to the last video where I compared these two phones, and this will have some great camera samples there also at the end. So just have a look through this stuff, and thanks again for all your support. So talking about design, we got the Black Shark 2 at 8.8 millimeters, you see it right there, versus the Vivo IQOO that's coming in at 8.5 millimeters. These phones are a little bit thicker than your typical iPhone XS Max or Galaxy S10 Plus, but I like that. I like that they feel hefty and good in the hand. If you look at the backs of these phones right here, they are very unique in terms of their design. I think I like the Black Shark 2's just raw, kind of tank look. It may not be for everyone here, but the Vivo IQOO I think has a nice look to it as well. The blue light on the back is really cool on the Vivo IQOO, but I think I still like the Black Shark's different color options here with their backlight. Talking about weight distribution, the Black Shark is definitely the heftier one of the two at 205 grams versus the Vivo IQOO's, which is coming in at 180. So it's closer to the range of a more kind of just typical phone, I would say. And the display on these phones are awesome. They're both AMOLED panels. They are just looking really good. Now, the one thing you may notice on the Vivo IQOO, it does have that water droplet notch there, but it also is a bit more kind of a better screen to body ratio, whereas the Black Shark 2 does have these uniform top and bottom bezels. So some of you may like that, some of you may not. I kind of prefer the more kind of edge-to-edge screen on the Vivo IQOO, but I think both are really solid AMOLED panels, although not to the level of the one you see on the Galaxy S10 Plus. Talking about performance, it is a Snapdragon 855 battle between these two. Looking at the Geekbench scores here, you can clearly see this Snapdragon 855 at work. These things are just monsters. And it's amazing to see that actually the Vivo IQOO scores a little higher on multi-core, that there's some discrepancy between these scores is a little strange, but I think you will not have a bad performance experience on either of these phones. The other great thing about these phones is the battery life. So both of these phones have 4,000 milliampere power packs, and on top of that, they both use quick charging. Now, the Vivo IQOO is still the king of Frankie Tech when it comes to my drain test and my charge test. With a charge time of just 42 minutes, this thing just slays batteries. And the Black Shark 2 has a charge time of just over 1 hour, which is actually very similar to the one on the Mi 9, which uses that 27 watt charger. But you can't compare 27 watts to 44 watts. The Vivo IQOO, I think it's going to be hard to beat until Xiaomi releases that 100 watt charger in one of their future phones, and I can't wait to get my hands on that one. And now for the audio speaker test, let's have a look at how these phones sound when you put them next to each other. What can I say? The Vivo IQOO does get a bit louder, but you can't deny the dual front-facing quality of the Black Shark 2 speakers. They are just a far better sound, clearer sound, and I think this Black Shark 2 takes the win here for the audio speaker test. So talking about camera, these phones have some pretty good specs on them, considering they're gaming phones, with the Vivo IQOO even having a triple camera setup here with a 12, 13, and 2 megapixel setup. Meanwhile, the Black Shark 2 has a dual 48 megapixel, that's the 48 megapixel, same one on the Xiaomi Mi 9, and so it's going to produce some pretty good shots. But have a look at these samples. I've compiled a little bit here, and let me know what you think in the comment section, which of these two does the best. So that's it for this part 2 video. Thanks for watching. And once again, I think final verdict on these two phones. The Black Shark 2 just brings so much to the table here. Now, I did like the Vivo IQOO in the camera department. I think it does have that, having that wide angle lens and just kind of better colors does make a difference there. But I think when it comes to gaming centric phones, you buy them for the gaming aspects. And I think the Black Shark 2 is still your best bet when it comes to being a gaming phone. As an all-around phone, I also think the Black Shark 2 still holds the edge, even if it comes to, looking at performance and display quality. There's just something about this phone that just feels a bit more premium, and Fun Touch OS really just kills the experience on the Vivo IQOO, which is still a great phone in its own right, and you'll be happy with either of these phones if gaming is your major prerogative. But that's it for this kind of part 2 here. If you liked it, give me that thumbs up. And if you love the content of Frankie Tech, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for future updates. More new phone comparisons coming soon. Just wanted to get this out and really just share the full comparison with you guys. I'm glad I did it. And this is where I leave you by saying, this is Frankie Tech signing off. Y'all have a good one.